Hello, Team Komal. This is Komal Talks, where I, Komal, talk. I'm quite a reader of newspapers and I consume quite a lot of news and, just things that assimilate culture in them. Since I was young, there's been one thing that was bothering me, and that was the whole concept of like happiness and sadness. When you see on YouTube, everybody talks about being happy. Everybody talks about how to be positive and successful, and it's amazing. That's a brilliant mindset that should be propagated. The problem that I have is when people see happiness as the only way to live and kind of lose focus of how sadness and all the other emotions are also part of your life. And most of the time, people kind of take the other emotions in an extremely negative light. If you're angry, it's all like, duh. If you're sad, nobody talks about how your life is kind of like a mixture of happiness, sadness, and anger. So I'll tell you why it affects me. When I was young, I always, as most of the people, I always aspired to be happy. And every single time I would get sad, I would start to think, oh my God, I'm sad. If I'm sad, that means I'm not happy. Am I forever going to be sad? I legit thought I was bipolar because I was happy and then I was sad, then I was happy and then I was sad again. Because that's what everybody talked about, how you're happy and then sad people are sad. So in my mind, there was this like binary of happy is what has to be there and then sad is something bad. You should stay away from it. So I thought that I was oscillating between happy and sad, and that's what made me like bipolar. And I'm not bipolar because that's life. I need to understand that every single life has to have balance. You can't just live in, oh, I'm happy or oh, I'm sad. You need to understand that both of them can happen at the same time. You can't live to be happy. You can't live to be sad. You need to live. You know what I mean? Sadness is as important, if not more, than happiness, because without sadness, happiness wouldn't be like definitive. It wouldn't really exist, because if you're happy all the time, then that would be the neutral and it wouldn't be a positive. Do you get what I mean? Happiness and sadness exist together. They can't exist in a void. I hope I make myself clear. The only way I can explain this is, you know how everybody loves to listen to Adele's songs. Adele's songs have this very particular melancholic nature. Her songs kind of just grab all the negative that has happened to you, make you feel sad, reminds you of every single bad thing that happened in a breakup or in a relationship, and it kind of brings you to a point where you kind of have closure. That's the point where you're like, you know what? I've been sad for a while. I've been sad for a long time. Let's go towards happiness. That is the reason why you need sadness, in order for you to understand why you feel what you feel. If you feel negative, if you feel down and out, you need to understand what is happening, why it's happening. You need to talk to people. You need to talk to your family. You need to talk to your friends. That is the time that you get to be happy, because it is cathartic to tell people what has happened to you and be relieved of any single thing that did happen to you before. You've understood that bad things have happened to me, but I'm going to accept it and I'm going to consciously move forward to being happy. Unlike, I really don't have any time to be sad, so I'm just going to be happy. If you deprive yourself of sadness, if you deprive yourself of communication while you're sad, that sadness is never going to leave you. It's actually going to stay with you forever. And it just gets bundled up, and that's when people kind of go in depression. I genuinely feel like the most important out of everything in this world is communication. You need to have a very solid friend or family circle so that you can talk to them about whatever is happening to you. And I feel like that's what helps us in being us. I think people need to prioritize sadness and anger and kind of accept the fact that those are the feelings that happen. They genuinely happen when they're important feelings. You can't always be like the Smurfs singing the happy song, or like the Teletubbies for that matter. Emotions exist for a reason. There's a reason why we're not always happy. It's because You learn from all of your emotions that you will go up and down and round and round, and that's how you learn in life. We need people to talk about their anger issues. We need people to talk about their sadness issues. We need people to talk about their depression or anything negative that they have been through or feel like they are going through right now, in order for them to be happy. But we need to stop glorifying only happiness. That's the reason why people feel so pressured to be happy all the time. And a lot of times, I know it happened with me, that you pressurize yourself into being happy so much that you kind of start feeling even more depressed that you're sad. So on one hand, you're sad, and on the other hand, you're sad about being sad. That's a messed up emotion right there. Give yourself time. If you feel like you're being sad for a continuous long period of time, then obviously you should seek professional help, because a lot of times just thinking about being happy doesn't really work and you need therapy. Understand yourself, give yourself some space, give yourself some time to heal, and then move forward to being happy. Don't completely ignore your feelings. Don't feel like you have to be happy all the time. There's all these feelings that you have, and you need to acknowledge them, and you need to understand them, and then move forward to being happy. And always remember, it is the darkest before the dawn. Oh, before I forget. So, I've started this new thing. You know how I did secret giveaways before? Now I'm planning to do a secret giveaway. Well, it's not really secret anymore. I'm planning to do a giveaway every single week, and I would be picking one winner. I've already picked one winner for the first ever Team Komal Leader of the Week. So the first ever Team Komal Leader of the Week is Yajna Seni. Yajna Seni is on Twitter by the name of Jenny1991. She follows me on Twitter religiously. She always comments back if I'm asking any question, and she made these cute gifs and she shared it with me whenever my video has to go live, and I thought it was so cute. Yajna Seni, if you are watching this, please leave me all of your details in the email that I will leave in the description box. So open the description box and leave me all of your details. I picked Yajna Seni because she makes these cute gifs and she shares it with me. She's always active on Twitter. She talks to me on Twitter. She likes my pictures and comments on all of my posts on Instagram. She always comments on my videos. She likes my videos. She shares my videos. She tags her friends in all of my posts, telling them about me and all of that. So it makes me feel really nice. It makes me feel like somebody really has your back. So I felt like, I should reciprocate. That's why she's the Team Komal Leader of the Week. I'm so excited to pick another Team Komal Leader next week. Yes. That's it. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope this is useful. If you have anything that you want to say about this video, if there's some point that you want to add on to, or if there's something that you personally want to say, if you've ever had issues like this in your life, do let me know in the comments box below. When you leave comments, it's really useful for other people because they can comment and start a conversation, and I feel like people can always help each other when we start to talk. So yeah. That's it.